Hi guys, so this time I'll be talking about my final project, Homeland Security, and of course I'll talk about how I gradually generated my ideas from the very rough, very irregular ideas into the final being. Right now I'll show you how my final version runs. So you press the enter, just like this music of course. You move it with you move the barrel with left and right and shoot mirrors with mouse click. See, it's it's append and intersect, and they're gone. Actually, by they're gone, they're actually just being thrown out of the screen, so they're still there. So to deal with that, I'll just press enter again. See, so that those missiles will just gone away, and it looks like there's some explosion between them. So this is the final project. But what's more important is that how did I begin to generalize and how did I begin to have my ideas? So at the beginning, I was planning to make a interface like this. Actually, I already did it. I want to make it like uh, mode A, mode B. So for mode A, it's missile. Mode B is laser. And then I found out that it's super hard to do it. Why? Because uh, for laser, just only one barrel, right? So there'll be just one line of either array or one line of or just line. But for tank, for missile, since they got like two barrels, so there should be two lines or two barrels. So it's kind of hard for me to make the calculation uh, based on the array. So somehow I quit this idea. And then, but before I move on to the new idea, my idea of the gaming session is that I'll make it like a 3D game. So this is your mouse, right? So the aim actually it moves with your mouse, moves with the mouse. Also the two barrels themselves, they move with the mouse. So that you just keep pressing it. Excuse me. Once the balls, which are the cannons or missiles, touch the aliens, boom, explosion, shorten, and they're gone. Also, below here, you can see the text and scores. They update all the time. Also, I found that it's super hard that when you want to move the barrels with the mouse, especially two of them, it's super hard. So finally, I decided to make maybe one barrel. I think it's easy. Also, I somehow I began to feel that this kind of shooting window is interesting. So I asked August to help me to do it. Then until now, I still keep it in my final project as a shooting, as a shooting scene. So it somehow give you an idea of depth and the idea of like being real. And then I moved on my next idea. Like here, I want to make one arrow, right? It goes like this, boom. But each time when the ball come here, you have to calculate x, y, x, y, x, y, and see you're gonna calculate the triangle, the length of this edge, and make another array. Then I'm like, okay, I gotta quit. I gotta try something different. And then I just got my idea to make this kind of like 2D, the 2D version of shooting game. So I somehow finished this one. See, so I gotta make all the animation and all the moves within this little window. So as you can see, this is how the final version look like. So for excuse me. So for my final version, I got, of course, the alien class, barrier class, button class, and missile class. The classes are pretty easy actually, because I just somehow define x, y, x, y, x, y, and then make them display by loading the picture and move them. For example, like missile, I'll just missiles, they basically just go up, right? Since they're actually starts from the bottom of the picture. But I somehow want to make them to do the ice shape, like shapes. So I think it somehow gives users the idea of interesting, and it can be really playful. So I make mx plus equals random minus 2 and 2, and then they just go side. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.